Hello, gents. Ever bumped into a Sigma male? These guys are like emotional ninjas, sensing vibes that fly under everyone else's radar. But here's the kicker. Don't push them too hard, or you might awaken a side you never knew existed. Hold on to your hats, because here's the lowdown on what goes down when you push Sigma males to their limits. First off, they might retreat into their shell faster than a hermit crab dodging a wave. Sigma males are masters of keeping their cool, but push them too far, and they'll vanish quicker than last night's pizza. They'll become quieter than a library at midnight, and you'll wonder if they've built a fortress around their emotions. Next, watch out for the icy stare that could freeze a volcano. When a Sigma male reaches their breaking point, their glare could chill even the warmest hearts. It's like staring into the eyes of a snow leopard, intense, piercing, and downright chilling. And let's not forget the silent treatment. When a Sigma male's had enough, they'll give you the cold shoulder, colder than Antarctica in winter. You'll be left wondering what hit you as they retreat into their inner sanctum, leaving you out in the emotional cold. So, tread lightly, my friend. Pushing a Sigma male too far is like playing with emotional fire. You might just get burned. Join me and let's explore together, and don't forget to like and support by subscribing to Gents Grove. Number 1. The quiet moment preceding the tempest. Sigma males are known for their exceptional composure, but when pushed past their limits, something peculiar happens. A strange calmness descends upon them. Not your usual calm, but an unsettling stillness that hangs in the air, signaling that something significant is about to happen. The usual warmth in their demeanor might fade, replaced by a chilling quiet that creates an atmosphere pregnant with tension, like the calm before a thunderstorm. It's a subtle yet powerful indicator that boundaries are about to be tested. When the typically unflappable Sigma male displays this unnerving calm, it's a calculated response to internalize the storm brewing within. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a moment of self-assessment and emotional recalibration. The eerie stillness is their way of acknowledging the breach of emotional boundaries and preparing for the emotional storm that will soon be unleashed. It's a self-protective mechanism that allows them to gather their thoughts and emotions before addressing the issue at hand. While the calmness might be disconcerting, it's a crucial precursor to the emotional turbulence about to unfold. Number 2. The laser-sharp stare. The intense stare, a Sigma male's boundary setter. The laser-sharp stare goes beyond just a fleeting glance. It's a non-verbal tactic used by Sigma males to establish boundaries. The intensity in their eyes is a deliberate effort to let you know that your actions haven't gone unnoticed. It's a silent invitation to pause and reconsider your choices. This penetrating gaze serves as a defense mechanism, a visual warning to deter further transgressions. It's a plea for understanding without saying a word, a primal form of communication that speaks volumes. Those eyes, once filled with empathy, can transform into a laser-focused stare that cuts through the noise. As the Sigma male's gaze intensifies, it becomes a visual signal that you've crossed into territory where few should tread. It's their non-verbal way of saying, "You've gone too far, and I'm taking notice." Number 3. Silence speaks volumes. Sigma males, known for their eloquence, may opt for silence when pushed to their limits. Yet this silence isn't mere quietness. It's pregnant with unspoken words, an emotional void that speaks volumes. It's a strategic pause, intended to make you ponder the depth of your actions, compelling you to face the consequences of boundary crossing. When Sigma males choose silence, it's not passive aggression, but a deliberate tactic to emphasize the gravity of the situation. This silence carries weight, offering a space for introspection and contemplation. It's an invitation for both parties to reassess the relationship dynamics and acknowledge the emotional toll of recent events. The absence of verbal communication becomes a canvas for each participant to express their thoughts and emotions, setting the stage for a profound and potentially transformative conversation. It's not about avoiding conflict, but about allowing the silence to foster understanding and growth, paving the way for deeper connections and resolution. Silence, a powerful messenger. Number 4. Boundary setting 101. Sigma males, often known for their patience and empathy, become adept at setting boundaries when pushed too far. The invisible lines they draw serve as a shield, marking the space where you are no longer welcome to tread. This newfound assertiveness is their way of safeguarding their emotional well-being. For Sigma males, boundary setting isn't about punishment, but self-preservation. Despite their accommodating nature, they set clear limits to protect their emotional health. Establishing boundaries is a proactive measure, learned from past experiences of being pushed beyond their comfort zone. It signals a commitment to maintaining a healthy emotional space. These boundaries act as a roadmap for future interactions, ensuring that both parties understand the limits necessary for a harmonious relationship. It's a way for Sigma males to communicate their needs and expectations clearly, without resorting to conflict or resentment. By setting boundaries, they empower themselves to maintain balance and respect in their relationships, fostering mutual understanding and harmony. Boundary setting, a guide for Sigma males. Number 5, the sudden chill, a shift in emotional climate. In the sudden chill, the air loses its warmth, and a palpable sense of distance fills the emotional space. Sigma males, typically a source of comfort, suddenly become emotionally distant, a stark shift that leaves you feeling the absence of their once reliable warmth. It's a tangible consequence of pushing boundaries. The sudden chill that accompanies a pushed Sigma male is like a protective shield forming around them. As the emotional temperature drops, it serves as a visible reminder of the emotional distance created. This change in atmosphere prompts both parties to acknowledge the breach and decide whether to bridge the gap or allow the emotional cold front to persist. The chill acts as a cautionary sign, urging a reevaluation of actions to restore the warmth that once defined the relationship. It's a moment of reflection, an opportunity to understand the impact of one's behavior and to consider how to mend the emotional rift. Whether the chill dissipates or lingers depends on the willingness of both parties to address the underlying issues and rebuild trust and closeness. Number 6, emotional recharge, the Sigma male's self-care routine. For Sigma males, temporarily disappearing isn't a rejection, but a vital aspect of their self-care regimen. This brief absence is a conscious act of self-preservation, allowing them to distance themselves from sources of emotional strain. During this time, they engage in activities that rejuvenate their spirit, providing them with a clearer perspective when they return to the relationship. It's like hitting the pause button for mental and emotional well-being, a timeout that benefits both parties by preventing tensions from escalating. When overwhelmed, Sigma males instinctively retreat to solitude, seeking refuge in moments of introspection and self-care. This isn't a rejection, but a necessary emotional detox, essential for preserving their emotional equilibrium. This period of withdrawal isn't about severing ties, but about replenishing their emotional reserves. It's a proactive step to prevent burnout and maintain a healthy balance in relationships. By taking time for themselves, Sigma males ensure they can continue to contribute positively to their connections while also prioritizing their own mental and emotional health. Number 7, artistic expression, a therapeutic journey for Sigma males. Unleashing creativity becomes a vital outlet for processing the emotional turmoil that pushing a Sigma male too far can ignite. Whether it's through writing, painting, or music, their artistic endeavors serve as a conduit for channeling the intensity of their feelings into tangible forms. It's a therapeutic release, offering a glimpse into their emotional world. Engaging in creative pursuits is more than just an outlet. It's a therapeutic process for Sigma males. These endeavors provide a means of processing complex emotions that words alone cannot convey. Whether through painting, writing, or music, these outlets bridge the gap between internal turmoil and external expression. The resulting creations often offer profound insights into their emotional state, providing a unique window into the depths of their feelings. It's not merely a hobby, but a transformative coping mechanism that aids in their journey of self-discovery. Through artistic expression, Sigma males find solace and clarity, turning their emotional turmoil into meaningful works of art that reflect their innermost thoughts and struggles. Number 8, tuned out, the Sigma male's selective listening. Sigma males, known for their attentive nature, shift into selective listeners when pushed beyond their limits. Though physically present, their mental focus redirects, creating an invisible barrier that filters out specific conversations. It's a defense mechanism, a way of preserving their emotional energy for what truly matters. When Sigma males become selective listeners, it's not a dismissal, but a deliberate choice to conserve emotional energy amidst exhaustion. They prioritize their mental well-being by redirecting their attention to the essentials while filtering out non-essential noise. This selective approach to listening serves as a protective measure, ensuring they maintain a healthy balance. It's a reminder that meaningful communication requires a reciprocal investment of emotional energy. Selective listening becomes a tool for Sigma males to navigate relationships, allowing them to preserve their mental and emotional reserves while still engaging in meaningful dialogue. By prioritizing their well-being in this way, they ensure they can continue to contribute positively to their connections without becoming overwhelmed. Number 9. Transitioning from diplomacy to brutal honesty, a necessary shift. For Sigma males, the move from diplomacy to brutal honesty isn't a betrayal of their values, but a crucial adjustment in response to persistent boundary violations. While the diplomatic Sigma male values open communication, the decision to embrace brutal honesty is strategic, aimed at fostering genuine understanding of the impact of actions. Though uncomfortable, the truth serves as a catalyst for change, providing an opportunity for both parties to recalibrate their expectations and behaviors within the relationship. While diplomacy is their forte, when pushed too far, Sigma males may abandon their usual tact for brutal honesty. This shift isn't intended to wound, but rather to serve as a reality check. A truth bomb delivered with the intention of fostering understanding and rectifying imbalances. It's a bold step towards transparency and authenticity, signaling a commitment to addressing issues head-on rather than sweeping them under the rug. By embracing brutal honesty, Sigma males create space for meaningful dialogue and growth, paving the way for healthier, more equitable relationships. Number 10. Navigating crossroads, rebuilding trust or closing doors. For Sigma males, the decision to rebuild trust or close the door marks a crucial juncture requiring careful consideration. Rebuilding trust is a patient, deliberate process that demands sincere efforts from both parties to mend the emotional fabric of the relationship. Conversely, closing the door is a self-protective measure, prioritizing personal well-being over a detrimental relationship. This decisive moment demands reflection and accountability, as the outcome shapes the future trajectory of the connection. Pushing a Sigma male to their limits triggers a pivotal decision to either rebuild trust gradually, fostering healing and growth, or to walk away from the relationship entirely. It's a make-or-break scenario where the consequences of actions determine the relationship's future. The choice lies in their hands, contingent on the extent of the breach and the sincerity of intentions. Understanding a Sigma male's limits is crucial for preserving the unique warmth they bring to relationships. Like anyone else, they seek respect and reciprocity. So when teetering on the edge, remember these cues. They may lead back to a healthier, more empathetic connection. In wrapping up, when you push Sigma male too far, they reveal a side that might catch you off guard. Their remarkable composure gives way to an unsettling stillness, signaling an impending emotional storm. This calmness isn't a sign of weakness, but a calculated response, allowing them to internalize the turmoil brewing within. It's a self-protective mechanism, indicating that emotional boundaries are on the brink of being breached. This eerie calm serves as a crucial precursor to the emotional turbulence about to unfold. So, tread carefully and be mindful of the signals they're sending. Pushing a Sigma male beyond their limits isn't just a risk, it's an invitation to navigate through the tempest of their emotions. So, dear Sigma brother, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, and please share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay safe, gents.